Hi Martin, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Yeah.
Good. It's Richard from Digital Media Edge. We're over here at Center Parcs interviewing Martin Dolby, the CEO for the company. Hi, it's Richard Moore from Digital Media Edge, and we talk a lot about developing a digital media ecosystem with companies. Now that's really where everything you do in the digital media space all works together seamlessly, if you like, to deliver the perfect package for your visitors, your clients, your customers, making sure that you have remarkable delivery by using and adopting digital media properly. So that's web, social and mobile. So we're down here with Center Parcs because we think they're one of the companies who do this as well as anybody in the UK. So we're down with Martin Dolby, the CEO of the company, and we're going to talk a little bit about digital media and how Center Parcs use it in their business on a day-to-day basis to deliver this outstanding customer service that they really pride themselves on. Nice to see you today, Martin.
Nice to see you as well, Richard.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Center Parcs and how it's developed over the years, because you said it's been here how long now?
Yeah, we've been in the UK 28 years now.
28.
So Sherwood Forest opened back in 1987.
Yeah.
So that's been a long time, and of course the business has really evolved over that period. We've now got 5 parks in the UK, so we are a big business with turnover in excess of £400 million per annum.
And a lot of people all know the Dutch connection. Just explain a bit that you're a totally autonomous here, right?
No, I mean the business was founded by a guy called Pete Dirksen back in the sort of late 60s over in Holland, and he kind of moved into Belgium, into Germany, into France, and then one day he had got his telescope out and we look over the channel and thought, the UK is the next place for us. So that's when we came to the UK in 87. But then in 2000, Scottish and Newcastle, who were the owners of the time, they sold the business and they actually split it in 2 when they sold it. So the UK became one autonomous part, and then Europe was the other half of it. And I've been managing the UK bit ever since as a completely separate entity.
And you expanded. How many parks did you have initially then, when in the early days? It was Ollerton to start with, was it?
Yeah, I mean Sherwood was the first one, quickly followed 2 years later by Eldon Forest.
Right.
Back in 94 we opened Longleat, and then in 2001 we bought Oasis off Bourne Leisure, and then in literally 2 years ago, of course, we built our 5th park in the UK, Woburn Forest. So we've got 5 now, and we're busy working on plans for number 6, which is going to be in Ireland. In County Longford, right in the heart of Ireland, so that's very exciting. And in fact, we've already acquired a piece of land out there, and our planning submission has been submitted to the council. So very exciting. Yeah, number 6 is on its way. Yeah.
And so over those years, over the 28 years you've been involved, then obviously technology's advanced at a real pace. How's the company sort of embraced technology?
I mean, it's thinking back, and you're making me think back a little bit, with some of these questions. When I joined the business 28 years ago, we were sending out over 1 million brochures. We were posting out brochures to everyone, and it was all done manually with a call centre, lots of call centres
all over the phone,
operators making bookings over the telephone, etc. If you sort of fast forward 28 years, we have a handful of brochures, but hardly anybody these days ever requests a brochure, because it's all online. You can go on the website, you can download all the information that you want about the business, so you don't really need a paper brochure anymore. And of course, in terms of bookings, you can book online as well.
So and you can see availability very quickly.
Currently 86% of our total bookings come in online to centreparcs.co.uk, and that's through any device. It could be a mobile, could be a tablet or a desktop, whatever. So we think that's a great position to be in. And then the balance, the other sort of 14% of bookings are still made in the traditional way, using the call centre. But
so as the owner of the business, obviously financially that's a big benefit to you, of that print cost to print 1 million brochures and then all the call centre to run that. Has that really changed the dynamic of the company, do you think?
People think that, but actually the call centre has not reduced by the same degree as the online bookings have increased, which is what you'd expect.
Things as well.
Because we use them for different things, and sometimes people will book online, but they still want to then make a phone call to get some reassurance about something or to ask a particular question. So the correlation is not certainly one-to-one in terms of online increase and call centre reduction.
No, and the other way I suppose the company uses technology a lot is through monitoring the performance and the development of the company. So you talked, I know recently in a talk I was at with yourself, it was all about KPI. Everything has to be measured and to give you the health of the company.
No, absolutely. I mean, I think one of the secrets of our success is that we understand our business well. We've been doing it a long time, and we know what things matter. We know what things are important. Those are the things that we monitor. We absolutely, we review every single thing that's really important. So, using technology is a big part of that, of course. And if you take our customer service, the customer guest experience, then we send out an online questionnaire to every family who's had a holiday at Center Parcs, and it arrives in their inbox, the day after they get home from their holiday.
So they've got home.
We're getting about 33% or so uptake in terms of filling those questionnaires in, and we've got now, 5, 6, 7, 8 years worth of real high quality, rich data, and that tells us about quality of service in a restaurant, value for money in a restaurant, the leisure activities, the standard of the accommodation, the cleanliness of the accommodation, with space for free text comments as well, where we can take individual comments, and all of that is then linked into how we manage our business. We set targets for customer satisfaction, we bonus arrangements as well for individuals regarding their customer satisfaction scores. So it's a big part of what we do, and digital clearly plays a big part in that, because it means we can gather that data so quickly, accurately, and it's there forever. So we've got graphs going back years and years and years, and we can see how things.
I mean, it definitely comes across that customer satisfaction is your number one thing all the time. It's how can we improve that, even if you're at a high level.
Absolutely. I mean, you've heard me say we've got very high levels of occupancy at Center Parcs. And this year we're going to be 97 point something as an annual figure for occupancy. So that's unrivaled in the industry. It's absolutely amazing. But what's even more amazing is the level of repeat business. So we get 30% of our guests coming back every year, 60% repeating on a 5-year basis. And all that is linked in with the database, the communication, the e-news that we send out to everyone.
That loyalty.
Absolutely,
absolutely. That loyalty, and they know they're going to get a certain quality and a standard, don't they, when they go? I think it's how companies, and certainly companies watching this, we try and encourage people to adopt it, just to give themselves 2 or 3 KPIs, but to see your list of KPIs measuring everything.
We've been at it a long while, and we've built them up over time.
But I mean, it must reflect in the employees as well, because you get a very, very good retention of employees.
We do. I mean, it's interesting. I've just been to another leaving do this afternoon. A guy who's been with us 15 years, and there's many examples of people who stay with Center Parcs for a career in our business, and I think that's partly because of the nature of what we're all about. It's very much a family culture. It's got a real friendly culture to it as well, and people like the idea of giving people a good holiday experience. It's a nice environment to work in.
It's fantastic,
and then we care about our staff as well. We treat them well. We pay, I think, reasonably well as also, and lots of other really exciting benefits regularly. Absolutely, and lots of other exciting benefits as well. And then, of course, you have got that ability to create a career within Center Parcs. We've got examples of school leavers 10, 15 years ago, joined Center Parcs, maybe as a lifeguard in the swimming pool perhaps, who today are senior managers in this business, running various departments. Absolutely.
And there's no one better, I suppose, than having that experience in the business.
No, you need a good mix. It's great to have experience, it's great to have that knowledge, but equally we do need some freshness coming in as well all the time, and that's what we get here at Center Parcs, and that seems to be the way that things go well.
Great. Well, that's a brilliant start. We'll move on to the website and booking through the web in the next part, if that's all right.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.